What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and I'm back in a motherfucking building. This time, I am back to talk about Basketball Wives. This is Season 8, Episode 8. Okay, so let's just get to the main points of what happened on this episode, because y'all know I don't talk about everything, okay? Let's get started with Shawnee. Shawnee has been investing into the real estate game, and, she didn't got her a condo and she's gonna rent it out. And I'm really proud of Shawnee. She said her weed business is doing good. They've made a lot of progress in a very short amount of time. So homegirl is doing the damn thing. Even though Shawnee is a fake ass bitch, I can give props where props are due. She's doing it. That's what you're supposed to do, girl, with your ex's money, okay? That's what you're supposed to do. Boss up, invest, have some shit for them kids. Even though, they have Shaq's legacy and money to look forward to, you go have your own. I am all here for it, honey. Okay, her son got cleared to, play basketball. Y'all know he had just had the open heart surgery. So, everything is good with him. I am so happy for Shawnee and Shaq when it comes to that, because we all are parents and nobody wants to see their child having health issues and not being able to follow their dreams. So shout out to him for pulling through, and he's gonna do great things just like his dad. Okay, so next we get the scene with Feby. She's with her sister, and I believe she said her cousin or friend or somebody. Feby, I don't like you, and I don't like you because I feel like you don't keep it real. I don't feel like you all that talented. I think you're very beautiful. I think really what you should be doing is modeling, because that performance at the end that they showed, it was not it, honey. You too stiff, and it's just, I think a lot of people, they see Cardi B and they just like, oh, I could rap a little bit and I'm not trying to kill nobody's dream. I'm really not. But we must learn when to walk away from things, and Feby, now would probably be the time, to find something that's a little bit more serious than the rapping. Maybe some modeling, like I said, you guys. She has a very pretty face, and she has that model physique, and she would really work as a model. She got that height too. They would love that, honey. But yeah, she's with them, shooting the shits and pretty much talking about her upcoming performance and how hard she has worked, to get this far. She gets this call from Evelyn. Evelyn is saying that she can't make the performance. Feby had mentioned she's going to invite all the girls to the performance, everybody except for OG. Y'all know her and OG has issues. Feby, you are the one that started with her. You are the one that talked about her clothes, saying her clothes is fake. And that's very interesting, because you said that, but you told Shawnee and Evelyn that you're broke. So if she got on fake clothes, you didn't mention you're broke. What's the fucking difference? Like, I thought that was so childish and petty. And the whole time, you guys, I'm watching the show, I'm just missing Real Housewives of Atlanta like a motherfucker. I miss my show, y'all. They so petty. Watching Basketball Wives sometimes, it's entertaining, but they too junior high for me, honey. Sometimes elementary school, honey, is what they serve. It's not that fun shade like Real Housewives of Atlanta. At least all the women on Real Housewives of Atlanta, I feel, are more mature. Even Kenya has her moments where she could just, not be on the bullshit. These bitches on this show always on some junior high ass bullshit. I'm not here for it, and ugh. Okay, so Jackie meets with Tami and OG. They're at her place. She's like working out on this damn treadmill because she said she done picked up a few pounds. You look good to me, Jackie. Anyways, they pretty much began telling Tami that Jen and Evelyn are back cool. Tami laughed and was like, oh, for real? Bitch, yes, they are back cool. The same friendship that you tried to break up. You broke it up. I know you're happy about that. Tami is so innocent. Oh, you know, Jen is such a liar, and I don't deal with people that's like that. Tami, you can be a fake ass bitch at times. You bringing the whole Shaq rumor to the group. You doing the whole thing with Jennifer, and she was talking about Evelyn, and she was saying all types of shit. The fact you didn't bring that up when that girl came back into the circle season 6, it's like you are delayed and tired to me for that. And Tami is one of the ones that I do like, you guys. I do think she's funny. I do think she's talented. I do think she's entertaining, I laughed quite a bit, actually, at Tami in this episode. But since Tami showed that she's vindictive in that way, you guys, it's something that I have not been able to sit with. It's like it just makes me not like her, and then that bully aspect to her. And yes, she has calmed down from hitting people, but it's still that bully. I'm going to show you, don't play with me and get up out that seat, and that's my seat. And, some shit she did later with Jennifer, and them had to get up, and you could just tell she was still on some let me punk you type shit. I just don't like that. And this whole show is, I don't know, I just feel like they're bullies. There have been several conversations on the internet talking about OG, and y'all know this whole colorism thing. I do feel like they pick on OG because she is a dark-skinned woman. I do feel if she was lighter, they wouldn't keep coming at her so hard, because I just feel like it's not fair that Evelyn gets to act a fucking plumb fool and everybody just gets over it, and then they want to make a big deal with OG and with CeCe, and, it's just stupid. Jackie and OG talked to Tami about Feby and how Feby wrote the song, and she wouldn't confess that she really said all that about OG and how she wear fake clothes, this, that, and the third. And, OG felt like she wasn't acting woman enough for her. And I'm with OG. Bitch, if you go talk about me, own that shit. And Feby, you just fake, and you was talking all that shit. I guess you didn't want to get football tackled, but you gotta keep your mouth shut, bitch, if you ain't gonna own your shit. That's some fake ass shit. And while Evelyn is jumping on tables and shit, trying to get Jennifer to admit to something, her homegirl that she ride with, is another Jennifer, be lying and shit and don't own her shit. So it's like, how you gonna be mad at Jennifer and you sitting right here with this bitch, Feby, Fubu, whatever the fuck her name is, okay? One thing I like that Tami said is, Tami told Jackie, matter of fact, she didn't tell Jackie. I think she just kind of said in her confessional. Anyway, she was talking about Jackie, and she said, well, because they're going to have some little, powwow where they're all together, and I guess it's going to be Phoebe's performance. Evelyn is not going to be there. She's going to be out of town in the Bahamas. But I liked how Tami was just like, I'm going to come and be around these girls because I don't really feel that Jackie really has OG's back like that. The ladies still talking shit about her, talking about she got fake clothes. They're picking on OG. Tami can recognize what everybody is doing to OG. Another thing that I noticed with the situation with OG is, as I listen to reviews, I'm looking at a lot of these dark-skinned reviewers and I'm side-eyeing them. Because yes, we are all black, but at the end of the day, I feel like some of you all that review the show, yes, you have the absolute right to not like OG if you don't like her personality, but at the same time, y'all not go call out what these other women on this show is doing to her. Y'all not go call that out and admit that it's wrong and how it's this one standard that Shawnee and Evelyn, they can say whatever they want to say, but when OG says something, it's a problem. Everybody else can say what they want to say on here, but when OG says something, it's a problem, and it's not cool. I watched another review and the person was just like, I don't really think it's colorism. It's not colorism by itself. It's not isolated to be, it's not isolated for it to be just about colorism. It is some colorism in there. It's the colorism and the bullying. And only we can say this and act like this. And you guys got to get over it. Man, you are a fake ass bitch if you do and say this. And, it's just too much of I can do whatever I want, but you better watch yourself. Or you're exposing people's families. Butt the fuck out. Stay the fuck out of people's business. Meanwhile, I'm in Jackie's business. 2 seasons ago or whatever. So it's just like, it's too much hypocritical type shit going on, and I'm not here for it. Tami meets with not MC Light, Yo-Yo. Yeah, Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo is my girl. I like Yo-Yo. She meets with her and her daughter, and she pretty much tells Yo-Yo she wants to be a rapper. Yo-Yo is like surprised and like kind of worried. Like, I thought I was here to meet with your daughter and go over some raps, with Jazz. But Tami was like, no, I'm going to be coming out with this alter ego. It's on my bucket list to be a rap star. I thought it was hilarious. Y'all know I'm not the biggest fan of Tami after the bullshit she pulled, but Tami is funny. And I found all that shit hilarious. I thought it was hilarious when she met up with Malaysia and was trying to do the damn splits. Because Malaysia could just do the splits like it ain't nothing. Tami was like, well, this is far as, we going down. I said, girl, you is a trip. So we're at Feby's party. And as soon as everybody get to the party, OG comes in and confronts Feby. Goddamn, OG, you don't waste no goddamn time. She get on Feby about what Jackie said, how, Feby wrote the rap about OG. Feby, you should have just admitted to it and moved on. That's the reason why OG can't let it go, because you want to move on, but then you want to say it's because of some money. And of course, by all means, get your money, but bitch, admit to what you said, and then y'all could properly move on. But you's a fake ass bitch. And if they mention that goddamn gag order one more time, that is not an offensive question. OG even mentioned that she mentioned it to CeCe. She asked her, did she have a gag order? And she said no. So, it's a standard question, bitch. Get over it. You chose a beef. You chose to have a beef, Feby, with somebody on the show that nobody was feeling. She's the easiest target. She don't look like the other women. Don't nobody really like her but Jackie, Tami, and Jen, and it's just like, you came out of nowhere with this beef with her on some elementary school type shit. She said one fucking thing to you and you don't like her? No, and I bet you gonna try to like her now because you don't want to get your ass beat. You gonna try to play along now. So Feby mentions to OG that CeCe is not even her friend, and girl, you need to quit bringing her up. She ain't even cool with you like that. OG says, she is my friend. Why would you say that? What's going on? And so then Jennifer was like, listen, some shit going on, and I'm going to just tell it. Jen, you was wrong, and I felt like you should have stayed out of it. Let Kristen be a big girl for once in her life and bring this rumor up or bring up the text message or whatever. I don't get why you interjected. I guess you felt she was moving too damn slow. But Jen, I don't feel like you should have did that. Not like that. I would have, Jen ended up bringing Kristen into it, and then Kristen showed OG the text, and on the text, CeCe is talking about OG, and it was a long time ago. It was like at the pool party where OG and Kristen at first got into it or whatever. They had words, and at the time, CeCe and Kristen were very close. So knowing that, I instantly said, oh, they want to break up their friendship. Divide and conquer. Good old divide and conquer. Good old manipulation. Good old gaslighting. This is what toxic people do. They deflect. They want to throw you off. They don't want OG to have any friends really on this show. They don't want her being with CeCe, and they want to make it look like CeCe is such a bad person. Let me say this. What CeCe said was fucked up. It was. Even if, because she didn't even have to, I think she was trying to have Kristen's back, and Kristen was probably asking her, what you think about her? She ain't attractive to me. She don't have this. That's what all these bitches was saying. So tell us something like somebody ain't said. Ain't nobody really feeling OG's looks. Let's keep it all the way honest. Ain't nobody on this show feeling her looks. I feel like, hell, you want to look how you want to look, dress how you want to dress. I like OG's attitude. I like a bitch that don't give a fuck. I love it. Okay, own your shit, and she owns her shit. You know, and I could tell that really hurt her feelings, and she was embarrassed. Kristen, you's a fake ass bitch, because you're gonna come to OG and tell her, well, I didn't say it to try to get back at you. Bitch, that's exactly what you did, okay? And y'all want to keep on pushing this narrative. CeCe is the bad person, and Byron's going to see. He's not going to expose her. I'm going to do it. The more you keep trying to expose CeCe, Kristen, you're making your own self look bad. None of us is going to like you, okay? I know I'm not, okay? So I feel like what CeCe said was wrong. But at the same time, looking at the timeline, y'all was cool, and she was just trying to be a good friend. Probably like, girl, she ugly. Don't be tripping off of her. She's a whack bitch. You know, that type of talk. And it is what it is. CeCe has the right to say, you know, like, whatever. I feel like it was fucked up. She shouldn't have said all of that. But I don't feel like because she said that, she doesn't care about OG. Or sometimes, you know, you guys, when you first meet people, you may not like them like that. They may have gotten into it with your homegirl. That may prompt you to say some mean ass shit. You know, we all done been there. So I'm not even gonna hold that against CeCe. I know when I look at these reviews, it's gonna be, CeCe, I told you, you gotta watch that bitch. That bitch a manipulator. She was using OG. They're really trying to stage everything in such a way. Evelyn, you's a fake ass bitch. You know, and I hate to say that, Ev, because I do have a part of me that love you. You know, I think you're beautiful and you're very transparent. Like, I liked Evelyn the most when she was on her own show. I cannot fucking stand her when she gets on Basketball Wives, because she was instigating all this shit with Jen and Kristen earlier in the episode when they all met up, and Evelyn had told Kristen her and Jen had made up, and, you know, Jen apologized and acknowledged what she did. But yeah, they all talked about it then, and everybody knew it was going to come out. And it's just really fucked up how they tried to deflect. So now you got OG, her feelings are hurt. They asked CeCe, did she say it? She said, well, no, I didn't say that. This is before the text, because OG was just before she even seen it. And CeCe was like, no, I if I did, I don't remember. You know, y'all know how CeCe is. She ain't going to admit to the shit. So, and I don't think it's, I don't know. I just don't feel like she probably didn't remember what she said. You may say so much shit to a motherfucking person. But it probably was that situation was a long time ago. So, you know, especially if she likes OG now, she likes her now, it's kind of like, well, shit, you know, that was way back then. And even CeCe explained that shit. That wasn't good enough for them. Then you got OG. She's just like, well, CeCe, you didn't admit to it. And I see it right here in the text. Kristen is not lying. And CeCe just walks out. You know, she done had enough. She see what these bitches trying to do, trying to set her up. She said, y'all always trying to ambush me. And I agree with you, CeCe. I would stay away from these hoes if I was you. But now OG is confused, don't know who to trust. And it was just fucked up. It was just fucked up. And it's this whole attitude from Kristen. Oh, well, CeCe needs to be exposed and she's such a bad person. And no. You showing us some shit, Kristen, from when, and you even said it out your fucking mouth. You showing us some shit from when you got into it with OG and CeCe had your back. You bitches are always pulling from some old ass text messages to start a new storyline. I'm so sick of y'all tired ass way of coming up with a storyline. Y'all need to reach for some new shit. Next week episode though, it look like it's about to be the business. It look like it's about to be good. Malaysia and Jackie about to get into it. Honey, I am all here for that. Did y'all see Shaq's big ass on that damn scooter at the end of the damn episode? I said, get your ass off of there, sir. You too damn big. About to break the motherfucking scooter. I said, But it was nice seeing him and Shawnee together. He brought her flowers and the other daughter's flowers and stuff. He was, acting like a gentleman. He kept asking the boys to give him a kiss. And he actually picked one of the boys up and carried him like a baby, at the table. I said, Shaq, you's a damn fool. But he was teasing and playing with the kids. He told Shawnee he was proud of her. It was really a nice moment to see him actually in the flesh and not just used as a fucking storyline. It was good to see their relationship as co-parents. And, they both look like they are really good parents. They just talked about, how difficult it was for their son to have the open heart surgery. And, they were so worried about him. They still kind of worried about him. But, they're happy everything is working out. So that's pretty much, where the episode left off, you guys. This episode was just, I feel like, some bullshit. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it in the comments. They just keep trying to take my girl OG down, trying to get rid of her alliances, just keep trying to act like we cool. Really quickly, before I get out of here, Kristen, you such a fake bitch. You go try to have a joke with OG. Well, I don't want to beef with you. And I just want us to, I don't want to be enemies. I just want you to see who CeCe is. That text message does not show who she is. It shows that you know how to keep text messages, okay? All right, bitch. Let's pull up some messages about Shawnee, who you was probably saying some shit about, or Evelyn. Do that. Shit, y'all so fucking petty. I ain't got time for you hoes. Alright, you guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It is your girl, Brand New, and I am out.